back with another one. And here we are, we back with another one. Hey y'all, what's going on? What's going down out there in them streets? Okay, I wanted to tap in and come and spend time with you guys. I wanted to give you the astrology update, alright? I felt like I needed to tap in and bring you guys the awareness of what's tuning in this energy, what's coming up for you, and what needs to be done. You already know this is the Priceless Treasures. All right, we tap in, we investigate, we examine, and we oversee. You already know. So through these seasons, we have the cardinal, the fixed energy, and the mutable signs. Okay, these are signs. And through this seasons, through this season and through many seasons, this one in particular, I'm going to tell you the purpose of what's going on, the energy of what's speaking, and give you like an overview and see where we go from there. All right. So if you don't know, I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Deanna. This is Mama. I guarded Mama Duality Rock Garden 13. It's one of them days, y'all. It's just one of them days. It's been one of them 3 days too. For 3 days, okay? I've been having to purge, release, and decree, all right? So I don't know about y'all out there, but I hope y'all too are probably in the same energy. You guys are probably in the same energy. But we're about to go through many retrogrades. Okay, through the I think this is Jupiter retrograde in Uranus to Saturn. I think it's I believe so. But we're sitting in that summer solstice. All right, we've been sitting in that since Friday, June the 20th. And it started at 10:42 p.m. if you did not recognize. So we've been sitting in that, okay? And the summer solstice, it recognizes and brings forth the hours of daylight. So you should be experiencing more longer days, more longer nights, feeling like the days has been like not really split, but in like together. It's been like intertwined together. I know it's very confusing. I'm going to explain it to the best of my ability, okay? Because this is how I wake up. I tap in. All right? This is how I learn my life on what's coming up next. Yes, so the hours of daylight have been growing slightly longer each day since the last winter solstice. So today, the days, they've been feeling like they've been touching the max. So they've been maximizing during this summer solstice. I would say this is the best time to enjoy the beauty in things. To enjoy just your own reflection, mirroring yourself. Look in the mirror, speak to yourself. Notice how beautiful you are first. Then go around and just notice the beautiful atmosphere or the beautiful things that you haven't really recognized before. And especially in nature. I'm here definitely in nature because I've been taking and doing little things out in nature. Even going on a sit by the rocks. It's an amazing emotional feeling. It literally feeds you in a different way. Nature feeds you in a different way. So it's time to just let that go. Start appreciating things. Let us in our own life start appreciating things once again. Okay. So this is spirit giving us wonderful gifts of life. That's what's been going on in the summer solstice energy. So you should be recognizing that. You should be taking that in. If not, I'm I'm giving you the okay and the green light to recognize that and do so. Wonderful gifts, all right? Also, what we've been experiencing is the retrogrades. All right, so retrogrades, that's the planets that appear like more backwards when you're feeling like things are going backwards. You're feeling like um, maybe in a situation, depending on your situation, you felt as though things were moving ahead fastly or faster or on time. And now it's like you're in that mode where as though things are you're you might be feeling like things are going taking a step back. But this is telling you to be in your stillness, to sit and observe what's going on around you, to sit and observe what has been speaking to you, what you haven't been hearing, you know. So that's the time. That's that energy. Okay. So in this energy of retrograde, it will be entering into Sunday. This is July 13th. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be having a lot going on, with this. So I'm gonna take a drink. So on July 13th at 12:01 a.m. That's when Saturn, this is the starter of Saturn going into a retrograde. And Saturn in retrograde, it makes us reflect. Reflect on our sacred space, on our emotions, on our homes. How are you nurturing that? Um, Especially the motherly part. How are you nurturing your children? How are you nurturing the womb? Your Ori. How are you nurturing that? Um, and it speaks out more to like I said, your family, your children, your body, your personal life, your roots. Okay, this is pointing towards your roots and your foundations. Um, how are they being supported right now? How has they been supported? Look at the pros and the cons. I'm always writing something down. But you in your own activities, are they supporting you? If you haven't been doing any activities, look into what will make you happy, what brightens your day, what makes you smile. What takes you to an imaginary place. Um, that's that cardinal sign, you know. And we're in that Cancer, so you'll be experiencing the exalt and the falling, and that's that retrograde feeling that I'm telling you about. So is how is your activities, how is your affairs, any affairs that you have, how is this supporting you at the end of your life, at the end of the day? How do you feel? And that should be stirring up in your life. Get your journal, write it down, text it, write it in your phone. However you feel to release that should be your main priority. Okay, because that's the energy for you to take time out to reflect. So you're reflecting on your duties. You're reflecting on your commitments. You're taking time to reflect on how other people are in your life and what's supported by that. Can you support them, or are you supported by them? Reflect on your responsibilities. What are your responsibilities that needs to be done, that needs to be set and prioritized? Okay, and the rules that you live by. What has been the rules that you have been living by? Now, there's days and there's times where we jump in and we be rebellious. We be adventurous, We like to tap in, and carry that full bag sometimes. But sometimes the fun has to be let go. Sometimes it's like, all right, it's time to move on from having fun and put yourself in other people's shoes and apologize. So we apologizing. Anything that has done wrong that we have done to anyone else, in the mix of enjoying ourselves and having fun. So much apology. Hard as hell. Love, back to you. So in these rules that we're living by, there's time for new rules to be set. There's time for new rules to be set. All right? So we're going to start setting them new rules. Do they still contribute to your lifestyle, to your supportive self, to your home, to your roots? Do these still contribute to your goals, or do they need to be redefined? Revisit? Rekindled? Or recharged? That's what we're here to tap into. That's the energy that speaks. Recognizing that, and perhaps a good time will come up out of the reflection that you are entering into. So that's that time to start reflecting. Reflecting on your life, reflecting on your work schedule, reflecting on your family schedule, reflecting on your foundation, reflecting on yourself, your inner self, your inner wisdom, your inner love. All right? And that's what we're going to do. So it's a time, and it's a good time to just start reflecting. Start reflecting, baby. Because we're headed to, on this channel, we head to the yin and the yang, the balance. That's what we head to. We are quietly balanced when we sit in that space. The elements, the quality of life, and the duality of life. So there's this masculine and this feminine energy that's definitely spiraling up. And I want you guys just to take recognition, and see how can you balance that energy out. You might feel more peaceful. You might feel more at ease. You might feel more active. You might feel more focused, but you are more inclined to treat others the same as you treat yourself when you start heading into that quiet zone. Okay? So we're starting off the Saturn in retrograde. That's you, and you're reflecting on your duties. And then we're going to enter into the most aspects of our opposition, our sextile energy, our conjunction energy, and I think it's the square, natal square, yes. So that's that natal Saturn, natal square transitioning into Jupiter and the node, the Chiron. So these are decisions. Decisions in your normal transitions, decisions in you feeling restrained. These are your decisions in maybe how do you feel safe, but this is you, and you in regards of your decisions, making your decisions. So be mindful. Be mindful. Do not overspend. I'm hearing there will be new opportunities coming your way. And yeah, I wanted to definitely let you guys know that today. So yeah, I don't even know if I should take. I wanted to give you that. I wanted to give you the update. I don't know if I should take a tarot card, but I think that was good enough. Sometimes I just come on here and I just want to, be face to face, communicate, let some gems out, trade some treasures. It's like I said, they're priceless. And, let the energy be known. Sometimes you don't have to go into your tarot cards or your oracle cards or your oracle deck and do readings. Sometimes the readings is just what spirit wants to lead you to. And I felt like, this starts this global connection when we communicate, when we do other things on this channel, other than just tarot reading. When you get to know one another like this, you become more in tune. You hear me? More in tune. But I hope you guys' day will be satisfying. Okay? Yeah, this is definitely just an investigation on the planetary aspects of your forecast. I hope you guys have a good day today. Thank you for visiting Mama at the Garden 13. I love you. Enjoy. I'ma stay. Peace and love. I'll see you on the next one.